Hey guys, what's up? We're back here again for another year-end review and moments of the year. Today we'll be covering Dougie T, and this is going to be his first year having a top 10, so excited for that. And one more time before we get into the video, I just want to comment that we are doing a Q&A at the end of this series, so please leave any comments or questions you have down in the comment section down below, and they'll get covered in that video. But without further ado, we're going to roll into spot number 10. And spot number 10 is a very simple one, but me and him missed a tournament this year, and this is his small little synopsis about that moment.
Well, folks, for our first spot at the big tournament today.
Real big tournament. Tournament of one.
So like I said, simple little clip, nothing crazy about it. That one specifically was just kind of funny to me. But with that being said, we'll roll into spot number 9, and we'll get into some fish catches pretty quick here. But this one was from our Cumberland River trip, and you just don't see trout do this a lot, and my laugh is ridiculous, but it is funny. So let's roll into spot number 9.
I wonder if he stole my worm. I better check it. Oh, look at that.
I saw that.
What do you think about that?
That was pretty cool. Little rainbow. Followed it all the way up. Number 2 for you. I've got moss. That's my problem.
Yeah,
Or grass, whatever this stuff is.
quit squirming, son. To the end of it.
There's that one, guys. It's a pretty decent one. Ain't bad.
He's an eater.
He's an eater.
I'm honestly kind of embarrassed of my laugh in that clip. I sound like Mickey Mouse, but it's a funny clip. We're going to roll into spot number 8, and the audio's not the best on this one. It's from the back camera. I think it was very hot that day, so I was kind of alternating between the GoPros or letting them cool down back and forth. But this one is not more of a funny clip, but it's more of just like something that happened. But we'll roll into it, and I'll kind of comment on it afterwards.
Like I can reach my bait, but it don't matter. That hurt? Did it cut you? That bad? That gone. Did that hook hit you? I guess. It'd have to, wouldn't it?
I don't think it cut me.
I'll say it's bleeding. I'll be putting the football in here.
Oh, you got some. I don't. I ain't gonna quit bleeding. I'm gonna creep it all over.
I didn't know where those were.
I feel like every fisherman has had a bait fly back at them at mock speed at least once in their life. But that one came back and hit Doug right in the hand, and the hook of the jig actually cut his hand open, and he's a very free bleeder, so like we had to get it covered up immediately. Otherwise, it could have been bad. But we're going to roll into the next spot, and this one, it was kind of intriguing to me because it was my first time at Cumberland River, and loved that trip. I cannot speak how much I enjoyed that trip, but this was the first time that we got really close to a bank, and if you didn't know, there's boulders just under the water, just barely under the water, everywhere down there. So Doug knows it a lot better than I do, so he's freaking out in this clip, and I'm just like holding a fish, not knowing what's going on, but please enjoy.
Ooh, that was a bite. Got that one. I got one. Nah. He's another, I think it's another rainbow in the keeper realm. Yeah, it's a rainbow. He's on the stinger. So once again, guys, keeper. You're just gonna handle him normally, cause sounds good. Here, I'll take your rod. Just so you don't have to worry about it for a second. Uh-huh.
stubborn, not start.
Oh, that's just the way of the world right there now.
That one's just kind of funny to me because you don't see Doug move around in the boat like that quickly and that rapidly, so that one cracks me up. But we're going to roll into spot number 6, and this one is just some friendly banter between me, him, and my papaw. But he essentially had picked up a fishing rod, and I'll kind of explain it a little bit here, and made 2 casts with a rooster tail, and the second cast, he just sends it to the moon. And he's like, well, guess I won't be trying the black rooster tail, and he picks up a different one and proceeds to complain about the little small ultralight rod that he had the other rooster tail on. But it cracks me up.
Ah. I lost my black rooster tail.
Not broke there, didn't it?
How's that?
So I guess you'll be trying red.
I'll try this red.
Oh, Lordy, man. That's so funny. Oh, God.
It's black, so we don't know what the black will do.
Yeah, no. Small sample size, need more. I just had a bunch of followers. Why won't they eat? I don't know if I need a real fast, slow, like I don't know what they want. Maybe I just need I'm gonna start burning it for a few minutes and see what happens. I don't know. Keep it real high. I don't know.
Yep, gotta burn this thing.
Well, I have a 6 to 1,
I
so
feel like I'm sitting there for one of those little Scooby-Doo holes.
that's about what it is. That's why I use it for bluegill fishing exclusively. It's a blast for bluegill fishing though. See, this is all I gotta do to burn this. This is all I gotta do. I mean, I'm scooting it across the top at that. Oh, great.
It would be fun to catch one on it, I have to say.
100%.
And just like that, we are down to spot number 5. And the top 5, they're all pretty close in proximity to me. The top 2 are pretty good. But this one is kind of like a callback to last year when he stole my fish at Wood Creek. Well, spoiler alert, he stole another one of my fish. So let's roll into that spot.
I'll make 2 more. Unless I catch this fish. God. Yeah, he's little. I did get that bite on that cast though. He's way out. He's right like where you are right now is where I got bit right then. There he is. Can't hook him. I think there's one more fish to be had. If I could hook him, there would be. Oh, she fell off paddleboard. You got him. That's that one I missed twice. He seems like a good one. Oh yeah, he's solid. I saw him right for a second. See, he's stealing my fish, guys. Yeah, he's pretty good. He's not huge, but it's a good one to end off on, I'd say. He's keeper. He won't cull anything, but he's keeper. Last cast bass, huh?
It planned he got caught, didn't he?
Uh-huh. I guarantee that's that same one I just missed twice.
A little largy.
Yeah, he's keeper. He's about 13. He ain't bad. He ain't gonna cull anything, but he's solid.
And now we're down to spot number 4. And like I said, all these are really close in proximity, but they're all really fun, really good. This one's a short, simple, concisive little clip that cracks me up every time. But we are fishing Mill Creek, trout fishing, and as anybody knows, in the fall, you get leaves floating everywhere on lakes. You just can't avoid them. You're going to hook them almost every cast. So I'm sitting here complaining about it, and Doug's just in the background with a leaf kite.
I just love how my line just tractor beams to every single leaf on top of the water. It's a pretty kite you got there. Don't feel bad. I've done it like my last 4 casts.
And now we are down to the top 3. The final 3 for Doug of the year are all very good clips. So rolling into this one, it's pretty self-explanatory and simple, but if you all don't know, Doug is a very avid pan fisherman. Specifically, crappie and bluegill are his favorites to really target and fish for. And we do, consume these fish. Obviously, we love fish. But this was the biggest one we caught in the one bluegill trip that I recorded this year. And I'll comment a little more on that fish after this.
Yeah, you got the big one that time. That's the big one. That is a big one though. That's a pie plate. Yeah, that's a good one. Is that even a shell cracker?
Yeah, half breed. It's a half breed.
It's a half? Okay, I was gonna say it didn't look like it was full. That's a big one though. Yeah, it was.
So it's a little difficult to hear Doug in that video, but essentially that was a hybrid species between a bluegill and a shellcracker, or a red-eared sunfish for some people, depending on where you live, what you call it. But that one was in like the 10.5 to 11 inch range, and you don't usually get hybrid species that big of those two. Usually probably the biggest one I've ever caught, say, is probably about 9 inches. So that was a really, really big Pam fish, and super stoked that he got to catch it. But with that being said, we're going to roll into spot number 2, and these two that are at the top here are really funny for me. They would probably be in my top 10 of the year overall. I enjoyed them both a lot. But this one was on the same day, and it's the one bass that Doug catches. And it's all the friendly banter and just laughing at the moment that I enjoy so much. But let's roll into spot number 2.
Very possible. Oh. Son, he was loaded up. I thought you had a 10-pounder. I mean, I'm glad you caught one, though. I swear, son, I was hauling that mag draft in. I thought you had a giant the way you looked it up.
Hey, it's a fish, ain't it?
It is a fish. You didn't skunk. We'll take him. Man, that hook set was ferocious.
Uh-huh.
Uh-huh.
I thought he was big on that, too. I got about 2 cracks in. I said, huh, where'd he go?
Where'd he go? You scared me on that, I'm telling you. It woke me up.
And we're here once again at a spot number 1, and this one cracks me up to no end. But this was at Lake Cumberland, and this was with me, Doug, and Jonathan, and we went under 76 Falls in the fall, and man, it is a lot colder at that time of the year trying to go underneath that water. But I'll let the clip speak for itself.
I mean, I'm not looking forward to it, don't get me wrong. Woo! Oh, God. Hold on, I didn't get him good enough. Let me back him back in there a little bit. Hold on, I didn't get you good enough, Jonathan. Let me get you back real quick. Hold on. I ain't gonna do that, but I'll back you right there. I'm gonna try to catch a bass. I'll tell you, that's what I'm gonna do. Whew. It's cold. It was. Yeah, I was not looking forward to it. Look at his legs, son. Them legs just look at him. Taking like a leaf on. Oh, I have one steal my bait. Hold on.
Don't get it twisted. I was just as cold as Doug was in that clip. It just wasn't as visible on my body. Him shivering, it's just so funny. His legs just trembling because of that water. Before we go into an outro here, guys, I want to thank you all for enjoying the series so far, for the people that have watched it, and also for the spot number 1 clip, the video that is attached to it. It is, I think, approximately about 100 views away at the time of shooting this video from 10,000 views. I would love if we could get it there. It will be linked in the description, along with every other video attached to every clip and every video in this series. So if you ever want to, indulge in a little bit more of the series and actually watch the full videos, they're all linked down below for you guys. I think the next video is going to be over Keith and his top moments of the year, so that one will be a fun one. His inaugural video that is solely proprietary to him, so that'll be fun. But also one more thing I want to touch on, one more time about the Q&A at the end of this series, so please leave any questions and comments down in the comment section down below. But with that being said, we'll sign off for Doug for the year. Please be sure to like, comment, subscribe, and we'll catch you on the next one. Peace.